Sound. It's an amazing form of energy which surrounds us in our everyday life. Today, we're going to be visualizing sound with 3 different practical do-it-yourself experiments. Many people don't understand what a sound wave actually is. A sound wave is a progressive media travelling through a medium, such as air. They are not transverse waves, they are longitudinal waves. Now you can't usually see sound waves, so we've created a few easy-to-make experiments that will help you visualize sound. This device is called a Rubik's Cube. It's a great way to visualize the wavelengths of sound. The gas enters the middle of the tube, while the speaker produces sound at the other end. Simply, you have a working sound wave model. When the speaker plays a note, the sound enters the tube. Due to confined spaces, it creates reflection and interference, which combine to create a standing wave. A standing wave is a wave that stays in the same place. This means there are different areas of different pressure, which ultimately affects how much flammable gas comes out, which in turn affects the size of the flame, showing you where the high and low pressure points are. This is what sound waves are, high and low pressure points that move along in the air. As you can see, when we change the frequency, the wavelength changes. For this next experiment, all you need is a glass and some water. Now when you have your water in your glass, you simply dip your fingertip and then trace the top rim of the wine glass. If you spin vigorously enough, you'll start to see the water actually vibrating inside the glass. The pattern in the water is like choppy waves, and how the lower your pitch is, the wider the spaces are between the peaks of the waves. This here is a classic experiment. We've got 2 metal cans and some really tight string. This is a great way to emphasize that sound doesn't simply just move, it has to travel vibrating particles through a medium. In this case, the string's acting as a medium. The can on the other end is amplifying projections that this can projects. Move. It has to vibrate particles through a medium. In this case, the string's acting as a medium. So, in summary, sound is a little bit like Chinese whispers, in that the particles don't move from A to B, they only vibrate along, generating a disbursement of vibrating particles. With everything producing sound is an extremely important part of our lives. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've learned something interesting. I'm Frank Percy from Photo Films. Good night, Australia. You can cut that bit, it's all good.